Hi, I'm Saroj Bistak, PhD student at Academic Unit of Neurology, Trinity College, Dublin. In this video, I am presenting a poster titled Effective Brain Networks During Motor Tasks Reflect Cortical Plasticity in ALS. The integration of network level dysfunction in ALS holds promise in developing quantitative markers for diagnosis, prognosis, and disease progression. Those network level dysfunction is identified by using functional or effective connectivity. The functional connectivity provides the strength of brain network level communication. On the other hand, the effective connectivity provides strength as well as direction of information flow between the brain regions. So the objective of this study is to examine effective connectivity and causal flow during motor tasks in ALS and compare with age-matched controls. And the aim of this study is to design novel neurophysiology-based biomarkers for motor network disruption in ALS. For this, we have recorded 128 channel high-density EEG signals from 22 ALS patients and 19 healthy controls while they were performing an isometric pre-inscript task between their thumb and index finger of right hand. Next, the source signal were reconstructed from pre-processed EEG and template head model using LCMB beamformers. 12 regions of interest were chosen, 6 on each side of the brain. After that, partial directed coherence was used to estimate causal influences among the region of interest and compare between ALS and controls. Finally, a network parameter called causal flow was calculated and compared between ALS and controls. Our analysis showed that during motor planning, the network connection from left supplementary motor area to left primary motor was significantly weaker in ALS, whereas the network connection from right sensory area to left superior parietal region was significantly stronger. In addition, the causal flow at theta band of right prefrontal region was significantly higher in ALS. On the other hand, the causal flow at higher gamma band of right superior parietal region was significantly lower in ALS. Similarly, during motor execution, the network connection from primary motor to left anterior cingulate cortex was significantly weaker in ALS, but the network connection from left superior parietal and right supplementary motor region to right primary sensory region was significantly stronger in ALS. Also, increased causal flow was observed in superior parietal region and anterior cingulate cortex, but significant decrease in causal flow was observed in right prefrontal region. From the results, we underpin that the weaker network connection to from contralateral primary motor cortex during motor tasks in ALS likely reflect motor neuron degeneration in primary motor region. Similarly, the stronger network connection to from ipsilateral primary sensory cortex during motor tasks in ALS probably represent compensatory sensory motor integration. In addition, the significant changes in causal flow in non-motor regions during planning and execution of motor tasks likely reflect task-related cortical plasticity in ALS. Finally, we conclude that measurement of network disruption in sensory motor pathway is crucial for understanding the exact disease mechanism and has the potential to provide a quantitative biomarker in ALS for stratification in clinical trials. Thank you.